Good evening. Welcome to NACTV Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, August 13th, 2025, broadcasting live from Nipawin, Manitoba. Before we get started on the bingo tonight, here are the rules. Our license number is LGCA 6052 MBI 45955. One ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the tuning number for Game 3, the blackout and 52 numbers. When bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to win the prize. Each bingo game will be closed when bingo has been declared and verified by calling the number displayed on the screen. The phone lines are open to receive calls, and it has been announced 3 times that phone lines are open to receive calls. At least one phone line has been available for calls for 2.5 minutes, and the game is declared closed. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Final win confirmation occurs when the winners submit their date stamp sheet containing the winning card to NACTV. In the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event's start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled or resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at NACTV for a future game. Please check the NACTV.tv website or call the office for confirmation of the games to be played. Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. Jackpot in 50 numbers or less is a minimum of $1,000. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Games 2 and 3 are played on the colored cards. Tonight it's green. Game 2, the X game, has a prize amount of $150. Game 3, which continues from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is a minimum of $500. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. If Game 3 is won with the toonie ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive the accumulated toonie pot plus the blackout or consolation prize. Jackpots for Games 1 and 3 accumulate by 50 cents per package sold. When a jackpot is won, the pot will increase from the minimum amount when accumulated sales reach that value from 0. The toonie pot accumulates by $1 per package sold. When it is won, it starts at 0, and it was won last week by 3 winners. So it's starting at 0, so if you won the toonie pot tonight, it would be for however many packages we sold for tonight's game. Prizes must be claimed in checks cashed within 6 months from the bingo play date, and a list of the bingo numbers called can be obtained from the NACTV office. Those are the rules. Good luck to everyone, and let's play bingo. The first number out is your toonie number as well, so that's under the B10. B10 is also the toonie number for the third game. So we are on those gold colored cards for a prize of $22,383 and under the B10. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the I-21, I-21. Under the G47, G47. Under the G48, G48. Under the N31, N31. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the B2, B2. Under the G57, G57. Under the N36, N36. Under the G49, G49. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the G59, G59. Under the O63, O63. Under the N44, N44. Under the B11, B11. Under the G58, G58. Under the B12, B12. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the N40, N40. Under the G46, G46. Under the B3, B3. Under the B13, B13. Under the G54, G54. Under the N33, N33. Under the O71, O71. Under the O73, O73. Under the N32, N32. Under the N39, N39. Under the O67, O67. Under the O74, O74. Under the O72, O72. Under the B1, B1. Under the N37, N37. Under the I30, I30. Under the N43, N43. Under the N35, N35. Under the O75, O75. Under the I19, I19. Under the O66, O66. Under the N41, N41. Under the I26, I26. Under the O62, O62. Under the G56, G56. Under the G53, G53. Under the G50, G50. Under the I20, I20. Under the I25, I25. Under the O65, O65. And that is your 50th number. We'll pause here for 2.5 minutes, see if anybody calls in and claims that jackpot of $22,383. So last week, the toonie pot was won by 3 people. So that toonie pot is now starting off at 0 again. So if anybody does win the toonie pot tonight, it'll be forever. The amount will be forever for however many packages we sold for tonight's game. And last week we sold 119 packages. Both phone lines are open to receive your call. Both phone lines are open. Receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move to the consolation round on those gold colored cards. We're still looking for a blackout. The prize is now $100. Next number is under the 061. 061. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the B9, B9. Under the 070, 070. Under the N34, N34. Under the B8, B8. Under the B14, B14. Under the B6, B6. Under the N38, N38. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the N42, N42. Under the G60, G60. Under the B4, B4. And we have a caller. So we'll pause here, see if we have a winner. (7260) G60, one number back. Valid bingo in G60, one number back. We have a valid bingo in G60, one number back. So after this, we'll be moving on to the green colored cards to play the letter X game, followed by the blackout 52 numbers. And the tuning number is B10, Not that that's a big pot right now, so I suppose it doesn't matter if people don't bingo on it, but it's still nice to get a winning something. And the toonie pot would probably be more than $100. We usually sell more than 100 cards, 100 packages per game. Can't guarantee that, of course, but. And we did sell 119 packages last week, and that toonie pot was one last week.
Okay, just look on. 1314.
1314?
Yeah.
Haven't called B5 yet.
Okay.
But somebody bingoed an earlier number.
Okay. Somebody bingoed on the early number. Somebody bingoed on the early number. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and I'll wrap it up for game one. And our winner on the game one on Bonanza Constellation was Jerry Bone of Arden, purchasing the winning card at Harris Pharmacy. Congratulations to Jerry. Oh, yeah, we're on the letter X. Okay, never mind. Okay, playing on those green colored cards. Looking for a letter X for the first game on the green colored cards for a prize of $150. The first number out is under the I-21. I-21. Under the N, 44. N, 44. Under the N, 42. N, 42. Under the O61, O61. Under the N31, N31. Under the N43, N43. Under the G51, G51. Under the G60, G60. Under the B13, B13. Under the N33, N33. Under the N41, N41. Under the O72, O72. Under the B4, B4. Under the G54, G54. Under the G59, G59. Under the O68, O68. Under the B1, B1. Under the I26, I26. Under the O67, O67. Under the N32, N32. Under the B12, B12. Under the N34, N34. Under the G49, G49. Under the O66, O66. Under the I19, I19. Under the B6, B6. Under the G50, G50. Under the N45, N45. Under the O74, O74. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the N40, N40. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the B14, B14. Under the B7, B7. Under the O63, O63. And we have a caller. Find out if we have a winner. One seven nine two. Do I have the right number? Pardon? But is it 1792? Because it's not a bingo. It's not a letter X.
Yeah, isn't it 1792 you said?
Twenty-two ninety-two. Okay, that one looks better. Okay, 2292, you said B14, one number back, two numbers back. Okay, valid bingo and B14, two numbers back. B14, two numbers back. So we'll be moving. We'll stay on those green colored cards to play our next game, which will be the blackout and 52 numbers. The jackpot for that one is at $12,619. And the tuning number, B10, has not been called yet. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any other calls, I declare this game closed. And that'll wrap up our letter X game. Now we'll move on to the blackout and 52 numbers for a jackpot of $12,619. And our winner on the letter X was Leah Francoeur of Plumas, purchasing the winning card at the Legion. Congratulations to Leah. Okay, continuing on those green colored cards. Blackout and 52 numbers for a prize of $12,619. The next number out is under the I-30. I-30. Under the G58, G58. Under the N35, N35. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the B5, B5. Under the G56, G56. Under the N39, N39. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the B15, B15. Under the O75, O75. Under the G57, G57. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the G48, G48. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the O69, O69. Under the G53, G53. And that is your 50-second number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes, see if anybody calls in to claim a bingo, the jackpot. Number is 204-476-2639, and both phone lines are open to receive your calls. The tuning number B10 has still not been called, so somebody could win on that B10 number in the next game. And I have one community announcement. The Neepwa Children's Business Fair is being held August 14th from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Yellowhead Center. So here in Neepwa, there's the Children's Business Fair, which is big ideas from small entrepreneurs. And it's on August 14th from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Yellowhead Center. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to the consolation round. Still looking for a blackout on those green colored cards. Next number is under the B11, B11. Under the B8, B8. Under the B3, B3. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the O70, O70. Under the O65, O65. Under the I, 27. I, 27. Under the I, 29. I, 29. Under the G, 52. G, 52. And we have a caller. Find out if we have a winner. Okay. Olive, can you double check? Okay. It is a bingo. Yeah, yeah. Okay, bingoed on I-29, one number back. I-29, one number back. 4861?
4863.
Okay. Okay, so with somebody being on the number before.
Yeah. Okay. Can you just hold on, please? Bingo. We're still not on the middle of the card. 3394. What did you bring for one? Okay. G52.
Somebody bingoed on I-29, earlier number.
Somebody bingoed on the early number. Someone bingoed on the early number. No, someone bingoed before you.
So we have valid bingos on I-29, not G52. Somebody bingoed on I-29, even though we've called G52.
Thank you.
So the bingo number is I-29, which is one number back from the G52, which is the last one called. We have a bingo on the I-29. We have both phone lines open to receive your calls. And B10 was never called tonight. There you go. That was the tuning number. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed. And our winner on the Blackout Consolation was Doreen Gangloff of Winnipeg, purchasing the winning card by mail from the station here. Congratulations to Doreen. So our recapping for tonight's winners. One winner per game. Bonanza Consolation was won by Jerry Bone. The Big X was won by Leah Francoeur. And the Blackout Consolation was won by Doreen Gangloff. Congratulations to all our winners, and thank you all for playing along. Have a great week. See you next Wednesday.